Recently, fans of Chinese actress Zhao Lusi became worried about her health after she was spotted in a wheelchair. However, the shocking revelations that followed showed that her condition was much worse than anyone had imagined. Lusi, also known as Rosie Jiao, was born in 1998 in Chengdu, China. She made her acting debut in 2017 and soon began gaining public attention with a series of notable roles in popular Chinese dramas such as Untouchable Lovers, Oh My Emperor, and I Hear You. In 2019, she landed a leading role in the movie Autumn Fairy Tale, based on the 2000 K-drama Autumn Tale, which made her a known name among K-drama fans. Meanwhile, her popularity in China grew even more after her appearances as the female lead in the Chinese series Love of Thousand Years, The Romance of Tiger and Rose, and The Long Ballad. Thanks to this string of major successes, by 2021, she was already one of the most popular Chinese actresses. She earned numerous awards, including the Asian Star Awards and the 2021 Seoul International Drama Awards. Since 2022, she has also appeared in leading roles in several other popular Chinese dramas, with the most notable being her notable works include Who Rules the World, Love Like the Galaxy, and Hidden Love, all of which were hugely successful. While her acting career was flourishing, Lusi also showcased her talents as a singer by releasing several singles and performing multiple OST songs. Lusi's most recent project was the Chinese drama The Story of Pearl Girl, which aired in November 2024. However, in December, she suddenly halted all her activities while filming her upcoming drama Almost Lover, citing health issues as the reason. Fans immediately grew worried, but no one truly knew the severity of her condition until she was spotted in a wheelchair on December 27th. Photos of her quickly went viral on Chinese social media platforms and soon spread across the world. Rumors about her health began attracting significant public attention. Numerous fan reports attempted to piece together the timeline of events from the preceding weeks, leading to a tragic discovery. Lusi's fan sites were the first to notice that something was wrong, especially when she was seen going to the hospital multiple times. Many fans reached out to her agency for an explanation. However, her company ignored all inquiries. Leaving fans in the dark with no answers, they began piecing things together and uncovered troubling details on their own. According to Lusi's fan sites, on December 14th, she was filming while visibly sick. By that afternoon, she could no longer walk as her health rapidly deteriorated. She was put in a wheelchair, had to breathe through an oxygen tube, and was rushed to the hospital. However, as soon as she received treatment, her agency forced her to return to the filming site to discuss the script, which had been almost entirely rewritten. She was then left waiting for hours for a car to pick her up, despite her worsening condition. Lusi continued working for days without any breaks until she collapsed on set and was hospitalized again on December 18th. By this point, she could neither walk nor speak. This is when the first reports about her health emerged, suggesting she had fainted from overwork and was possibly suffering from depression and aphasia, a communication disorder. Lusi's team later confirmed her health crisis, stating that she was receiving medical care and would pause all work-related activities to focus on recovery. Her team prioritized recovery. However, her company continued selling tickets for a fan signing event scheduled for January 5th, despite Lusi being hospitalized. Allegedly, on December 22nd, Lusi sent a desperate message to a friend begging for help. Several days passed with her still in the hospital and no updates from her agency. Then, on December 27th, the photos of Lusi appearing extremely weak and confined to a wheelchair went viral. This forced her agency to release a statement about her health condition. However, the statement was vague and failed to explain what was really happening. They also did not disclose that she had been ill for days before halting her activities, which understandably raised suspicions. Now that Lusi's health has become the most discussed topic on Chinese social media, her fan sites began reporting on what they witnessed on set, revealing the true timeline of events. While some bloggers argued that Lusi was faking her condition, a close friend of hers explained that her state was terrible and implied that she had risked. Her friend added that someone needed to take responsibility for what was happening. This friend also confirmed that Lusi had symptoms of aphasia and was slowly recovering her ability to walk and speak. Meanwhile, speculation about the true cause of Lusi's health crisis ran rampant online. Then, on December 31st, another friend named Song Nancy revealed the truth in a bombshell post on Weibo. Nancy explained that she decided to speak out after visiting Lusi in the hospital and that the post was made with Lusi's permission. She alleged that in April 2019, during a break in Lucy's schedule, Lucy stayed at her house in Beijing while auditioning for some roles. One night, Nancy claimed she returned home to find Lucy curled up in the living room, sitting alone in the dark. When asked what was wrong, Lucy explained that one of her managers had dragged her to the bathroom and berated her for 2 hours. Allegedly, she was criticized for her weight, called useless, and insulted for failing to land a leading role. Lucy remained silent throughout the incident, and the manager finally left after 2 hours, slamming the bathroom door behind them. When Lucy tried to leave, she encountered the manager again, and things only got worse. The manager chased after her and attempted to grab her, then slapped her. Continuing her post, Nancy explained that at least 5 other people were present during the incident. Although they tried to restrain the enraged manager, no one truly stepped up to help Lucy. Lucy reportedly considered taking legal action against the manager, but ultimately decided against it. She lacked evidence and feared the potential consequences for herself and her family, especially since she was still under contract with the company. The next day, Lucy was summoned by her agency. The person who attacked her simply claimed they had been drunk, brushing the matter aside without offering a real apology. Later, Lucy found out that her boss had called her mother after the incident, labeling Lucy as disobedient. According to Nancy, it seemed Lucy was able to overcome the incident and even spoke about it several times. However, the actress later revealed that she still woke up in terror from nightmares about the ordeal, indicating that the trauma was far from over. The trauma remained unresolved over the following years. Lucy kept all her emotions and struggles to herself, enduring an incredible amount of pressure without revealing how deeply she was suffering, both mentally and physically. Even Nancy had no idea how severe her friend's condition had become until she learned about Lucy's hospitalization. At the end of her post, Nancy urged people online to refrain from ridiculing Lucy's health condition, explaining that such behavior only made things worse for her. On January 1st, Lucy finally broke her silence with a lengthy social media post confirming Nancy's claims. She revealed that she had been suffering from depression since 2019, but was always told it wasn't a big deal, that she was being overly dramatic and sensitive. As a result, she ignored her mental health for years. By 2021, her condition worsened significantly. Lucy began experiencing sensations like insects crawling on her body and needles pricking her skin, accompanied by severe allergies. Despite taking medication, her symptoms did not improve. She eventually started treatment with a psychologist. In 2023, her condition deteriorated further as she suffered. In 2023, Lucy suffered from a series of health problems including pneumonia, skin rashes, night sweats, and sudden deafness caused by neurological issues. At the same time, she faced the passing of relatives and received news that other loved ones had been diagnosed with serious illnesses. Overwhelmed by the weight of these events, Lucy continued to disregard her own health, which only made her condition more concerning. In 2024, her allergies worsened, and she frequently experienced dizziness and joint pain, yet she kept working regardless. This alone would justify her deteriorating health condition, but Lucy revealed even more troubling issues that no one had ever known. She confessed that as a child, she was often insulted and called useless. Throughout her school years, she was frequently hit and harassed. However, she always blamed herself for these incidents and became accustomed to handling problems alone without seeking help from anyone. Lucy then addressed the 2019 incident described in Nancy's post. She explained that she was hit after failing an audition and initially blamed herself for what happened. After gaining recognition for her acting, Lucy finally mustered the courage to leave the company that had harassed her. However, they demanded a large contract termination fee. When she requested to terminate her contract, her boss responded by crying, threatening self-harm, and spreading false rumors about Lucy both inside and outside the entertainment industry. Because of this, many people approached her seeking explanations about the rumors, and each incident only deepened her pain. She added that she never spoke about these issues before because she feared they would be dismissed as a publicity stunt. Now, however, she hopes that sharing her condition can help raise awareness. Lucy ended her post by reiterating that depression is a serious illness that requires proper treatment and thanked her fans for their unwavering support. In a follow-up post, Lucy revealed more details about her health. She was diagnosed with dissociative disorder accompanied by anxiety and was also suffering from malnutrition. At one point, her weight dropped to 36.7 kilograms, but with the help of her parents, she was able to increase it to Lucy's weight eventually increased to 41 kilograms, and she reassured her fans that her health was slowly improving. She showed signs of progress by eating well and walking on her own. After all these revelations, Lucy's former boss released a statement denying all allegations, claiming they had always maintained a good relationship with her. Meanwhile, the manager suspected by Nancy to be the one who attacked Lucy in 2019 also refuted the rumors. Many fans accused Lucy's current company of neglecting her health. Some argued that if the photos of Lucy in a wheelchair had not leaked, the issues would still have been covered up. At the same time, several actors and industry insiders who worked with Lucy came forward to support her, offering love and strength. Now, Lucy's fans and friends hope she can fully recover from her health struggles, and that those responsible for harassing her will be brought to justice.